Today I'm going to show you how to do a French braided side updo, a lot like the picture that's above this post. It helps to have a little bit of curl in your hair, so whether that's natural or you put it in with the curling iron, that will help give you the texture you need to sort of get a similar effect. I've got a little bit of a coage uplifting from my roots, which is what's giving me volume. I also teased and put a little hairspray in there, but I've sort of run my hands through it and really softened it, so I haven't brushed it out completely, so it still has product and texture in there, but it's enough to where I can manipulate it and put my hands through it. So do a center part. You can do this style with or without bangs. I'm going to leave my bangs down, but all you would do is just include the entire front section of your hair if you don't have bangs. So move your part to the side, and you want to section from the top of your head all the way down to your ear. And all of this hair is what's going to be braided, and all of this is going to be put back in the updo. So the easiest way to keep that hair out of your way is to clip it out of your way. So I'm going to slide a little duckbill clip in there so I won't have to worry about that anymore. So we're just going to do the braid on one side so we don't have to worry about this side. And the French braid is just going to be a very loose, soft braid, and then we're going to push it up at the end so it gets even bigger and looser. So you start by dividing your hair in three. You want to go over the middle each time. So I normally start with one section, and then we'll slowly add a little bit more. So again, if you don't have bangs, or if you wanted to incorporate your bangs into this style, just grab the entire section in front, whereas I'm just grabbing a little bit behind it. So we're going to do our French braid all the way down till right about our ear. You can see it's a pretty big French braid, and that is the point. This is about my last section here. I'll do one more going that way, and then we'll grab this last section and wrap that around and bring that to the center. So then continue braiding just so you can get a good grip of it down to your ends. Okay, so here's where we're going to loosen the braid. So you want to push it up. You can see how that made it a lot wider from my head. And then right above your ear is where you want to stick the pins in there. So I would hold a little bit further back so the braid doesn't come undone, but then just start throwing bobby pins in sort of into the braid like you were putting a pen cap on a pen, right above your ear. So I'm going to go right here and just push that forward. And you want your braid to be a little bit lifted off your head so it's not super tight. I think all I'm going to need is about 2 bobby pins. If you have super thick hair or just difficult hair, you can put as many in there as you need. And you can see you can't see very much of the bobby pins because they're jammed in forward. So until you get enough of the hold, keep putting bobby pins in, but that's all I really need. Okay, so then let that other section down. In order to get a little bit of the lift of the crown up here, if you want to do the cheat from the ponytail technique, you can grab this section on your crown up here, and just put a little clip in it, so that way you know that that is going to be volumized. And then the rest of it is just going to go in a side ponytail down here, and then you'll take your clip out. So have 2 scrunchies ready. I've got one clear one. And I'm just going to sort of loosely pull into a side ponytail down here. I'm going to go behind my right ear. I'm just going to wrap around twice, sort of stretch that out. And now is when you can take the clip out from the top if you need help with a little bit of lift up there. If you don't need help and that's something that usually works for you, you don't have to do the clip part. That was just for extra. So I've got a little bit of a loose piece here that I can deal with once I get the rest of it finished. So I've got my side ponytail. I'm going to pull that a little bit looser because you can kind of see hers from the front. And then we're going to grab the second ponytail, sort of exactly like the messy bun tutorial, except we're not going to pull it out quite as much. You just want to go around the existing ponytail and sort of make a bun. We're going to pull it out a little so it's not super tight, but we don't want it to be too messy. And then this piece I'm going to pin up so that's not hanging too low. So I'm just going to stick a pin in that right there. So if you wanted to on this side, you could pull any of the hair down here to sort of loosen that up so that's not too tight. And then I'm going to check this side. If you want to sort of bring the bun in a little bit closer to your face, a really easy technique to do that is to just stick a pin in it and pull it in toward your hair. I'll show you how to do that again. Just stick a pin sort of in the base and then push it against your scalp so you're sort of pulling the bun forward. And then of course, as always, if you wanted to pull out any pieces toward your face, you could do that too. But this is just a really kind of everyday technique for sort of her style. You could do the braid on both sides if you wanted to, especially if you do a center part, but this is just a little bit of a softer way to do it. So, hope it works for you. As always, comment with any questions and let me know how it goes. And if you have any other suggestions of adaptations of what I could do with it, just let me know and I'll see if I can show you.